Today we're going to be testing ships and boats against the giant waves in Floating Sandbox. Now the question is, which one will best survive? Wait till the end to find out which one I choose. In the cruise ship, drive through the slight inconvenience here. We're beginning to rise it. Okay, we have a slight amount of water entering. This is going pretty good, actually. Will we survive? Hold on, I think we're actually just going to jump over it here. That wasn't too bad. I feel like something like this in real life could actually happen, probably in the North Sea. Hey, look, we have an indoor waterfall. That's pretty neat. All right, we're going to be touching down here momentarily. Will the Royal Caribbean end up surviving here? We're going to be touching down. Oh my goodness, we're going to get close to a spike here. Hopefully we do not end up hitting one of those, because that will probably sting a little bit. Will we float? That is the question here. I feel like we might capsize, so hopefully not. All right, it's looking good. We are landing up right here. There's just a little bit of water, but the question is, will we float or sink here? There is still a ton of water in the inside. Look at it just traveling through. That is concerning. Look, we have an indoor waterfall in the center right here. Ooh, the bow section's totally sinking. Oh my goodness. And the problem is, when it does end up sinking, we are going to be landing on a ton of spikes. All right, so we're in a really deep sinking stage right now. Even the captain's quarters is about underwater here. Let's go ahead, deploy the last three. Let's try the last 4 lifeboats. The 4th one might be questionable here, but it might work, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a $27 discount for your next voyage with us. Anyways, as we can see, this thing's gonna sink here, so why don't we just go ahead and speed up the process and launch it at the bottom of the ocean, where it'll meet the final doom of a spike pit. Here we go. The front of the ship has just disintegrated here, and now it's vertical. We're gonna launch it calmly at the bottom of the seafloor so they can say hi to the bikini bottom. Can the cargo ship survive the slight inconvenience of just a couple waves here? We're beginning to rise the slight inconvenience. The ship is rising, and there is a lot to come. I actually did a reverse tsunami on this one, though. This is not gonna end well. Wow, look at the ship just bending. There is no way it's not gonna end up splitting, probably in about 5 seconds here. It's not splitting. It's doing a really good job, and here it is. This is when a lot of stress is in the ship. Wow, we're rising it again. Wow, look at that bend. Oh, bent a little bit too much there. We do have a crack in the center of the ship here. That might just completely ruin the whole thing here. Oh my goodness, the bend is insane. Yeah, that is not good. I feel like it might split here. I'm not sure, but it definitely is cracked. This touchdown, there's no way it's going to survive it. Here we go. It's definitely going to split. Let's see it split. And, ooh, oh gosh. Wow, that red part must be very strong. Oh, wow, look at that. The entire top section of the boat just snapped off. Okay, so we can obviously see which one here is made out of steel and metal. So the red is made out of steel. Wow, the entire top just fell off. The captain's in the water here. There's still air in his room. That's about to be long lasted here. The captain has just been flooded out. But wait a second, look at the ship. I mean, it is still floating. If we look at it, how is this stupid thing still floating? I don't know, but it's actually pretty cool. It's floating. I'd say this is kind of a victory. The Carnival cruise ship is starting to enter the slight issue of just a couple waves. Let's see if we can make it through, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you've noticed or not, we are indeed rising the first wave here. Oh my goodness, we're vertical. All right, this landing is going to be quite questionable. Please start deploying the lifeboats. Oh my goodness, we're gonna just smack the peak of this tsunami. Okay, here we go. We've hit the peak of it. Oh my goodness, this thing's gonna get ricocheted here. And here it is rotating. Wait, that actually wasn't too bad. We kind of just got calmly set down. Will we float upright? Oh no. This is not good. We might not have a lot of survivors as it's capsized, y'all. That is not good. Maybe it'll flip itself over. I see momentum building up here. Maybe? Hold on. I don't know. It doesn't look too promising, but we do have water in the radio area here, and it has capsized. So I know you guys want to see this thing hit the bottom of the ocean. We're going to do just that. I've done it so fast. It ended up disintegrating. All right, here we go. We've launched it, and it is going right for a spike here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Completely crunching it. Look at the red parts dangling. That was satisfying. The color magic is beginning to enter the slight amount of waves here coming from the North Sea. We're rising the slight inconvenience passengers. We have a little bit of water tumbling through the inside. It's just a pipe burst. Don't worry about it. But we are vertical. I think we might just perfectly land in the reverse tsunami here. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Here we go. We have landed somewhat in the reverse tsunami, kind of on a peak of a tsunami here, and we're gonna launch out of it. That's a lot of water flowing throughout the ship there. Please land upright. This is not good. Okay, we're landing upside down. Will we have any survivors? Ladies and gentlemen, please start making your way. Actually, make your way to the bottom of the ship, or the normal bottom when we're upright. Don't go to the bottom right now because it's a little bit flooded, but let's see if this thing will end up floating here. It doesn't look like it's doing too well. I feel like we're kind of out of options other than having to launch it at the ocean floor because it didn't land upright. We needed to land upright for it to survive. The stern section's just gotten smoked. We're about to see impact here. Destruction has just started. Look at that. Amazing. Can my IRL yacht survive the slight issue? We're beginning to rise the first tsunami. There is a concerning amount of water in the interior. I think we've literally just sunk. Let's see if it'll float. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Normally the boats are all up in the air and flying. We're sinking like a rock. Even the fish are terrified. They're like, what the heck is this? Yeah, honestly, that did not go too well, but unfortunately we will be going straight for a underwater rock here, so let's just go ahead and make that happen. Oh my goodness, the stern section's about to be disintegrated. Oh, it's been split in half. That is not good. Will we have any survivors? Right now, if I was still on the ship, I'd be evacuating on the helicopter. Here we go. And the helicopter's gone. See, I would have done it in time, though. We have a backup one over here. Oh my goodness, my yacht just got destroyed. Can the container ship make it over the slight storm surge here? We are beginning to rise the first wave. Let's see here. This is no big deal. All crew members, if you can feel it or not, I don't know if you can, maybe not. We are rising the first wave. We are currently free falling. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this might be an issue. We're about to face plant on a tsunami here. Oh no. There's water in the interior. We've had a split edge. We have a crack in the hull section of the ship. Will we land upright here? It will be a miracle if we do. It actually, we might. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Will it land upright? It tried as hard as it could. I don't think it could. It just barely made it. Here it is crashing down. That was so close. Okay. It's a little bit wobbly. We do have a crack in the ship. This is letting a lot of water in, like an insane amount of water, because it's in between like two compartments here. All crew members have just been flooded out. I think that's a lifeboat right there. If you want to try deploying it upside down, good luck. Let's go ahead, watch this thing sink here and calmly launch it at the seafloor. Look at the crack. It's expanding. Whoa, there goes the front of the ship. That is a really strong rope right there, just ripped off the bridge. Holy, and there's like a string on the bottom ripping across the ship. What is wrong with this ship? It's still technically connected. This looks totally normal, right? This is keeping the entire ship afloat after I just tried sinking it here. I don't know. This one survived pretty well. I'd put this maybe in second for what we've seen today, but I don't want to see it float. We did see it crash into the ocean floor. Look at that. Can this old passenger ship survive the slight inconvenience? We're beginning to rise it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little bit of water flowing throughout the inside. Do not worry about it. Someone just spilt their water bottle. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can survive. We've hit the second tsunami. This is going quite well, besides the fact that we're nosediving. Oh my goodness, we have a reverse tsunami and we are now beneath the sea floor, way beneath it. Oh my goodness, don't flip over. Will we have a single ship that doesn't flip over today? I'm sure we will. Stay tuned for it. That one will probably be the winner. Oh, it's definitely going upside down. There is an insane amount of water in the inside. I'm surprised this thing still wants to float on us. I mean, there's still a lot of air, so it makes sense. But we have a giant debris field of ropes that have snapped. Somehow we have an indoor waterfall, and the water's kind of above the water line. I mean, sometimes. Here, let's go ahead, fix the flotation issue we're having. I think it's officially sinking, but we're gonna speed it up a tad bit here. Launching it at the seafloor. Here we go. We got a giant spike, about to cut the ship in half. Wow, that was satisfying. Look at that. And there's still, with all that damage, a ton of air in the ship. I mean, the water is rising concerningly fast. I would still be surviving. I don't know about you guys, but if it was me, I would cut a hole in the back of the ship right now and then swim all the way to the surface. Anyways, let's continue smashing the ship here. Here it is in its final moments, disintegrating. Look at that. That's amazing. Can the aircraft carrier survive the issue of it's a little storm surge here coming from Florida? Here we go. We're rising the first issue. It's going quite well. All crew members, if you've noticed or not, we are currently at about the altitude planes fly at. We're nosediving. Here we go. I think we might land upright if the momentum keeps up here. The tsunami might slow it down, which I'm worried about. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna get close. No, it stopped it. Wait, maybe it'll like flip back over here. Oh, hold on. We have hope. We have some hope here. Come on, flip a little bit faster. That momentum was like life-changing right there, possibly. Oh my goodness. The aircraft carrier has just joined the swim and dive team. We are going down. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of water in the front there. The amount of water. Oh, we have multiple splits throughout the ship, letting a slightly concerning amount of water in it. Let's see. I think the front section here. Oh, yep, it's gone. Front section is gone, y'all. Okay, we have hope for the stern here, but this ship was just way too long. It was built for it, though. You know, it survived all the tsunami stuff, but it broke after the tsunami, which is quite impressive. But here it is actually sinking. We have many planes in the water. What kind of planes are those? Drop a comment down below if you know what plane it is, and I'll heart it. Here we go. We are going down. It's pulling it down exactly like the Titanic, which is pretty neat here. There it is, just getting pulled down. We're gonna watch it smash into the bottom of the ocean. Look how deep it goes. We're gonna make it go. Oop, that was a little fast. Hold on, the shark even hesitant. Okay, there goes the radio tower. We're about to just smoke this one island here. Oh my gosh. The entire ship, it's literally, there's nothing left. There's nothing left of the ship besides debris. Can we get some RIPs in the comments for that one? That was rough. Now we're finally getting to the more known ships. Can the RMS Olympic? I think this is the Olympic. I'm not sure, but we're rising the first wave here. There's a lot of water entering the ship through the funnels. I knew we should have closed those. We've just had a light fall. All right, hopefully the water drains when we're outside of the tsunami here. If not, yeah, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for this thing. This thing's gonna sink like a rock, I think. Maybe it will float. I don't know, but that's a lot of water that the ship, I don't believe, can handle. Here we go. And it's just barely above the surface. Yeah, I think it's gonna sink. You know, it might. Oh, no, it's going back up. I mean, there's still a lot of air in it. Air normally outdoes the water somehow, even with more of it. But let's see. Here we go, and it is resurfacing. Will we have a full recovery? Probably not. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I think this is all it's actually gonna do before it ends up plunging here. Yeah, I just really wanted to say hi, and I think it's getting pulled back down right now. This is actually, I think, what they do in real life. Actually, I think this is what bodies do in real life, and I'm not even kidding. I think they sink and they float back up, and then they sink. So it's very interesting. I don't know why they do that. I just learned it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna launch it at the seafloor. Let's see if this thing can survive. I'm actually curious. It survived quite a lot, so let's see. Oh, that's not good. We've had a split. You guys see the split? And there's still air in the ship, but it's definitely disintegrating here on us. There's not a lot of air anymore. There it goes. That was really satisfying. We have yet again another military ship here. It is rising a wave, a little storm surge here. It's fine. We do have planes on the deck. They were not expecting this wave today. That is a lot of water entering the interior. Oh my goodness. Who designed these bulkheads? Oh gosh, all of our boilers just died. Never mind. What is that that just fell? I think we've just lost like a cannon or something. I don't know. No, that's a radio tower. I don't know. Oop. Yeah, that's not looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, please start the evacuation process. You will have to swim to the surface, which is about 40 feet above you. Actually, no, it's probably way more than 40 feet. Here we go. I'm gonna watch this one hit the bottom without actually modifying it. So let's see what happens here. I'm not gonna touch anything. Oh my goodness, it's barely gonna skim this thing. Oh my gosh. Nope. It definitely grabbed onto it. It latched there for a second. This is going actually quite fast without me touching it here. We're going to watch it hit this part. I wonder if it'll fill this entire like crevice area. That's normally really satisfying when it does that. Here we go. This ship is going down and we have impact right now. Look at that. Wow, giant stern is gone. Stern has just disintegrated here. Oh, the top of the ship is just being scraped off right now. Our planes, yep, our planes just got scraped. Here we are hitting the bottom. The stern is cracked for the second time. Will we fill this crevice here? I think we need a lot more speed for that. We're gonna mess with the ship here again. We're going to launch it, make it fill it. Actually, it's just so satisfying. Look at that. Now, I did not go easy on this ship here. This is a modern, I think it's kind of modern. I'm not sure, but we're beginning to rise the first issue here. It might survive, it might not. Probably not. Wow, we are going higher than the tsunami itself. Someone explain that to me. That makes no sense. Okay, well, we're gonna be touching down here. Oh, will we split? Right here, we might split. This looks like a lot of stress area. Ooh, wait, the ship isn't actually even bending that much. I don't see really any bend, and it's floating quite well. Maybe it'll end up landing here. That would be a miracle. I don't think it's going to. There's just way too much weight. Yeah, okay, it did not end up landing. Wait, it might do a little spinny spin here. Oh, sometimes I do that. This thing's just way too long, probably even longer than the aircraft carrier, but actually it didn't do too bad of a job. They really water sealed this thing off besides the flag here, which is fine. But look, there's not even water entering the plane. The plane itself is watertight, and the ship is actually doing quite well. I'd say this thing, you know, kind of survived. Now we have a cruise ship here. It is rising the first issue from the storm surge that the hurricane has just caused. Oh my goodness, the ship has split in half. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Please start loading the lifeboats right now. I don't care how high we are. Load them up, because I don't think we're going to be really here anymore. Oh, it might just disconnect right here. That's a lot of stress, right? How are they still connected? The amount of tension they just had. Oh my goodness. Will they collide? That was really close. It was really close. Okay. All right. The front section looks like it might try keeping the bottom up here. Or, I mean, it's just dangling below the surface. Very interesting. The fish are looking for a new place to live, clearly. Let's see if that'll happen. All right. The cruise ship is probably not going to be the one I'm going to choose today, but it was pretty satisfying watching it crack in half. Let's go ahead, speed things up a tad bit here and launch it at the sea floor. That was a little aggressive, but surprisingly, there's still part of the ship that didn't get incinerated right there. Now we're going to be testing the Carnival Glory here. Is this a ship in real life? I feel like some of you guys may have ridden this. I have not. Oh, the captain's gone. Is that what the first part would flood out in this cruise ship would be? Hey, look, the water slide has water in it. Surprise, surprise. Honestly, that's not that concerning, but we have a lot of water flowing throughout the ship here, all about to probably reach our main batteries and stuff. So not that good, but hey, look, we're still upright. This isn't actually going that bad as we can see here. Yeah, it's actually going quite well. Let's see if we will end up floating and, you know, maybe survive this. Oh my goodness, it's plunging. Okay, you know, we might have a survivor, maybe not. It's so close. This front side, do we have bilge pumps? Pumps unlocked. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I've just turned on bilge pumps. This might just save the ship here. This is a realistic scenario, so why don't we turn on the darn bilge pumps, you know? Okay. Lifeboats, start deploying the last 5 right now if we can. Oh my gosh. That is not good. The lifeboats all just went underwater. I think the water's actually draining though. The bilge pumps are working. Let's zoom in here. Wait, that looks like it's filling. I'm not sure, honestly, but you know what? I think, you know, it did pretty good. Now the ultimate test here. Can the Titanic survive the slight storm surge we're currently enduring? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's splitting in half. Oh my goodness, the Titanic has split in. Surprise, surprise. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. Will it float or sink? I have an odd feeling it will not be floating. Just a very odd feeling. I'm not sure why, but anyways, oh my gosh, the stern section is just getting launched at the seafloor right now. Yeah, I would say it's probably not going to be doing too well here. I'm going to just go ahead and end it off there. Let's go ahead and see what ship won. Now, this ship definitely best survived. I'm going to be choosing the Carnival Glory for today's winner. This thing best survived the rough waves with the bilge pump option, of course. Make sure to subscribe for some more Floating Sandbox.